All right, let's see if this does it. God, I never tried streaming before, and this is a pain in the ass. Is it not working? It says excellent condition. All right, we're back. So let me try to start up where I last left off. I was rambling about something, and the internet just died out here. You know, all the wacky fun out here in California that we have. Anyways, so this is just a test stream to find out a little proof of concept, see if I can do something this fun this coming weekend. Yes. With my little mouse friend here, I'm going to probably stream something on Saturday night, a little Halloween spooky thing. I was watching IGP and Skilly. I watch them all the time, and they're playing some spooky game called like A Quiet Place, The Road Beyond, or something. But they were taking like nights to play the game, like one night 4 hours long, and it was just the opening thing. I figured, like, let me speed run that game for you. It'll take about 3 hours to get through the game. It'll do a drinking game. For every time I die, you take a drink, and there's gonna be a lot of deaths because we're speed running that puppy. I already played a few times trying to learn how to speed run, and I think I got it down. But damn, that monster's a pisser. It's not like that Alien Isolation game. Like that one, if you watch me play it, it's boring. Like I know how to get around the alien all the time. Like you just walk calmly and always have a flare. If you sense the alien, toss the flare. Don't sweat. Don't pee your pants. I've done that a lot of times myself. But what do we do? So I figured that maybe this Saturday we can do like I don't know, 6 or 8 o'clock at night. I'll just stream this game, and it'll be a drinking game. Every time I die, you take a swig. And and also to talk a little bit about the film that I'm trying to do and why it's taking so long to get the new cartoon done. This has been a beast. I've had to build CG models, had to build the Jupiter 2, the robot from Lost in Space. You'll understand why. And I had got 2 guest voice actors in it, which you're probably gonna crap your pants over. One, I can tell you up front, one is John Musker, one of the directors that I worked with at Disney. He's in the cartoon and he's supplying the voice. The second one is going to be even more of a surprise, and I think you're going to feel your fruit of the looms. But yeah, so I figured that we'll have like a little fun Halloween time, because I was trying to get some animation done, but this cartoon is such a... It's really weighing me down. It's like, it's almost done. It's like about over 3/4 the point done. It's a 140 scene cartoon, and 101 scenes have been done. So we're on the last stretch. We're on the big climatic chase where we're chasing down the monster, and we'll unmask it, find out who it is, and it'll be a happy ending. But yeah, boom. So we'll do some real fun things. Yeah. God, is this thing even streaming? Oh my God, there's a whole bunch of people. Like I was wondering if this thing was even streaming. I thought I was probably just talking to myself. But anyways, I'm trying to think. Anything else to talk about? Oh yeah, I've been growing this damn thing for like a whole year now. Look at this. I can be Inspector Detector. Look at that. Hey, Speed. Nice work. Now go out and get the bad guys. A lot of people have been telling me that I gotta cut it off, saying it looks absolutely heinous, but I'm gonna try to keep this on for a little bit longer. I'm gonna get some rub-on tattoos on my neck, my arm, get myself a Dodge Challenger Scat Pack, and we'll go back out and do some live-action ghost hunting and beat the crap out of those ghosts. I've also been thinking about starting a brand new channel of just to move the live-action stuff, because this channel was never really meant to be anything more than a joke channel for people I know at the studios. And so, since it's getting kind of famous, I figure I'll remove all the live action stuff, even the VR chat stuff. I'm gonna take that off, and I'll put on like some other channel that'll be more of like a junk box for like a little more harsher type of stuff. And like we do drinking games over there, where the animation, I want to keep that all nice and pure, so that anyone that wants to watch clean animation that's kind of quirky and all that, then it's a safe haven. But when I'm mixing it to like me, does this look like the face of like someone you allow like children or something? No, I don't think kids want to have this face in their face at all. So I'll just turn this channel into like maybe just like a cartoon channel. It'll still be kind of the adult humor, not in filthiness, but like adult humor, like adults will get the humor. And nothing I always hate when people say it's adult, and it's just filthy. It's like, well, it's adult, true, but it's more fetish or perverted or something, like adult humor, like in the old days of the 60s and 70s of cartoons, where a joke will fly over a kid's head and the adult will get smacked upside the head on her. But so I figure I'll move all the live action stuff onto some other channel. I'll probably tell you what it is. I don't know what's going to be called. Maybe the junk box, or I have no idea what yet. But anyway, so I don't know if God, there's a whole bunch of people. Oh my gosh! Hello, and Aku's in VR. Everyone's in VR. You are done the real pure who you are, and what have you done with the real one? Oh, so that's how you read chat, because I've never done this before. I'm having to look in 3 windows, and I just now saw the chat here. Oh, and really important, when we do the live stream, don't tip. I'm not monetized, so if you spend any dime on it, it's going right to YouTube, and it screws me. I keep getting announcements because like Google AdSense screwed me up years ago when I was trying to monetize. You know, when you start a program, they email you the password and you go, well, Google mailed it in the mail. It took 2 weeks. By the time I got it, I guess the time had expired. So it's like in this weird limbo thing. That's why I just never, 2 episodes I tried to monetize. And I'm not going to do that. So I don't know if the tip thing will pop up or not, but I'm going to try to make sure it doesn't, because I don't want you to waste your money. It'll go right to YouTube. And then I get pounded a whole bunch of annoying things like, you've got to activate your AdSense, Satsplin, you filthy bigot. Filthy bigot, that's world-class bigot. Thank you very much. Anyways, so I'm trying to think of any of the things that might be coming up. Let's see. We can see you in VR chat. People are watching me in VR chat. Whoa, my gosh. Furry dance comp animation. Well, there's a few places in VR chat that have that, like some MMD dance world. And when you take really disgusting avatars and you do those dances, it provides many hours of fine entertainment. Oh yeah, the VTuber model. It's my this mouse character I built for VR chat, and there's like a program to convert it to like. I might try to find a funnier avatar for Saturday, just for the humor of it, or I could just use the mouse, or I get the Wicker Beast. I think I'd converted that to VC face, or I got this wasp-looking mantis thing that might be kind of nice and creepy for a spooky night. But we'll have like a. We'll have a bit of a fun time on that night. God, I'm not used to the stream thing. I'm looking at all the chat. I didn't think anyone was going to be watching this. I thought I was just going to like be talking to no one, and then it'll go up and be like, oh, he did a live stream. Because there's one live stream I did like 3 years ago. I didn't know how to do like set this up, and I'm talking, blah, blah, blah. Nothing was going on. Then I just now noticed that when I was having to go through the live section in the creator companion, I was like, people were making comments on that video, but they're saying that they couldn't see it. So I'm not sure what happened. I'm not very tech savvy and all that. So I was amazed I got this up and going now. Yeah, so we'll have fun time. It'll be a nice free form of entertainment. It'll be none of this politics. It'll be none of this like drama. We don't care about what's going on. We're just going to have fun. Have some alcohol. Make sure you have a great big canter of margarita like I got right now, and maybe a little vape, and if you know what I mean, yuck, 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 yuck. And we'll see if I can make it through the game without dying. But I retried. I did a speed run on it. I must have died about 20, 50 times. So get ready to destroy your livers, kids. All you alcoholics out there and paranormal maniacs. And I'd like to do something like do a giveaway. I gotta either ask other YouTubers, like, how do you give something away to people? How do you how do you do all this stuff? Like I'm watching this guy called Hypnotic. He's a lot of fun. He's like one of these internet tough guys that does like pop culture and gaming stuff, and he's doing giveaways and things are flying. Like the heart bubble. How people activating that heart bubble? I have no clue. But like to do like a giveaway or something, or I don't know. But oh yes, the tankard. Aku had recommended this to me. This Tribu. I've been living in the Stone Ages. Like to me, back in the '60s, given me my age, I'm 38. The thermoses used to be like my secret squirrel thermos in the little tin lunchbox, and it was like cheap aluminum and a glass inner tube, and it would keep your drink cold maybe like an hour. And so I never thought about these things, and then I tried it. You put ice in it in a drink. That ice stays in there from 8 in the morning till 5 at night, and it's like, oh, for margaritas late at night. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything. The hearts are just a button right now next to. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I've never done this before. I've always been like the person that just hides in the background and doesn't really interact with people. I don't know how to interact with people. I stutter. I stammer. I'm awkward. So I relate to people like Salty Cracker, who's he's a self-certified ADHD guy, and he's completely off the map. It's like, oh, I can relate to that. And there's this other guy that does these UFO videos. I forgot his channel, and he's like this insane nut, and I like that. It's like I'll watch that stuff for like hours and hours and hours. Or here's another fun thing that we do in VR chat, which we can do right here. If you ever want to watch this, have you ever like you used to love UFO and ghost videos, but you can't watch them because like your heart's been hurt that they've been debunked. Even even Skinwalker Ranch got debunked by the Sneezing Monkey. If you don't know the Sneezing Monkey, go to his channel. He does amazing debunks. He doesn't say it's not real. He will actually find like these floating humanoids. He finds the exact balloons from Amazon. And he says like, here it is. And you can see it's a stormtrooper. And he has this like delightful German accent. You see, it's a stormtrooper. It's a part of the balloon. And it's just floating across the screen. If you've not seen the Sneezing Monkey, you got to check him out. Him, the Y-Files, and whole bunch of guys who do great debunking. But when you watch real ghost videos, like, I can't watch him, it's like it's debunked. But there's a new way you can breathe life in those things. So you have 3 YouTube windows up. One, you have your ghost hunting video, like take Squatch Watchers. That's a good one for this. Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration is really good. Just about any ghost hunter. On another one, you select a audience laugh track that's on a loop that just sporadically laughs. On the third window, you pick like some background music, like meme stuff or stuff from Scooby-Doo. And then another one for like sound effects. You want some added extra sound effects, and you watch it. I guarantee you will soil yourself. I do this a lot in VR chat. My avatars are armed with like all those sound effects stuff. So when we watch a video, you play like HMB music, sound effects, and laugh tracks, and it is a lot of fun. Oh, and it makes for great drinking games too, because it's amazing how many times the beats hit perfectly, or fail videos work really great with it too. But it brings life into videos that you probably loved as a kid, but you can't watch anymore because those meanies have debunked them all. Boo! Anyways, so I just want to like just give you like a little heads up of yep, I'm still alive. Renamon 565. I just work all the time. I'm working hard more now that I'm retired than I was in the studios. I'm an animation student, and I love your videos and characters. Well, thank you so much. Or like, I wish the chat thing was more my view so that I can respond to it just a bit better. But anyway, so I don't know if you want me to keep blathering on anymore. I can talk about stupid stuff, or we can save it for a Saturday night. Boom. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. We don't retire. We can't retire because like from the age of 17, look, high school, I was trained to become a police officer. I want to be Columbo, like Columbo, my hero, smoke a big stinky cigar and interrogate celebrities over and over and over until they get upset at me. I thought that's what I want to be in life. So I got A plus in police sciences, algebra, all this stuff, D minus in art, because the art instructors wanted to draw like the Mona Lisa. I'm drawing like Secret Squirrel and Robin Hood. And some friends said, "Have you thought about getting a job at Disney?" Like, they're not going to hire me. I'm a nobody. I'm like, meh. I'm just graduating high school. Just like, it's probably peeing in the wind. So I sent 5 drawings to Disney. 3 Fox characters I was drawing that was like my rendition of Robin Hood, which is kind of the Fox character that is up on the earlier YouTube stuff, and 2 Cylon Warriors from Battlestar Galactica. And the following days, they contacted me. And I thought it was a joke for my mom's work, like, right. So give me your work address there, pal. And he rattled off like, oh my God. And I got hired. D minus art, 5 pencil drawings. I should never have been hired because like I'm not as good as either guys. I got hired as a complete and utter fluke. But it changed me for the rest of my life. I just got into like that's how I got Disney. It was an accidental fluke. I just said I graduated. And they hired me, but I was so young. I was 17. I had to get a work permit from high school in order to get a job there. And I was so young, the union couldn't legally charge me the an extraordinary amount of money to join the union. So like they always grumbled over that. But so ever then I became a loony and toony learning cartoons and ditching all the serious police work that I was going to be going into. But I'm trying to think what else to talk about. Boom, debunked. Yeah, so like I would probably never be hired at a studio ever again because like I'm just not as good as everyone else. My animation is like I like it, I'm proud of it, but it's never gonna be will never be as good as a Glen Keane or an Andreas. But I'm pretty good at taking these Flash characters and trying to time them so they look as close to a classic cartoon as possible. But I got a lot more animation stuff. The cartoon I was going to be doing before this one is a emergency rush one because of the voices I got. The one before it's got Kevin, I forgot the lion whisperer guy. I did his models, and he's going to move around really creepily, his toes just barely scraping on the ground as he just whispers, as the characters sneak into his compound to get something. But let's see. Talk about the relationship between our dear cat and the mouse. What the scoop? Well, the mouse and cat came out because I was doing the Fox and all that, but the Fox was done as just gags for people in the studio, and I saw a lot of people. They were kind of upset that I was injecting myself in the cartoon, which that doesn't make any sense. I'm every character on the screen. I'm doing all the voices. So I thought, well, let me do a fresh start. So I wiped out the Fox, brought in the mouse. So it's like kind of convoluted. Like could be the same character still. Maybe don't know, but I'm handling it like it's a brand new character. And I gave the cat in there so there's like a sidekick, someone that's like the straight man, but yet she has her own eccentricism and then I did like some of the swallow gags that like the earlier cartoons like Tom and Jerry had, just to show that yes, I hate the word vor. I really hate it. It just sounds like I like to call it like a swallowy type of a gag. I want to show that you can do it and it's innocent and fun and friendly and there's nothing remotely sexual about it, because like I always like things to be soft and warm and cuddly, like stuff that you grew up as a kid. So that was their dynamic, and so then I can throw like a whole bunch of other absurdity on top of it. But I think the cartoons are now going to start to do another change. I think we're going to be maybe switch characters a bit just to bring things up, like turn the mouse into like the lion character, because like that's what it was going to be doing. He's going to be turning the lion, sneak into Kevin. What is his name? The lion whisperer, Kevin something or other. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, the swallowing gags are fun, cuddly. It's a spectrum of purpose, and yeah, like so, like I'm thinking that maybe I should introduce other characters, other things, so people aren't getting too bored and all that. But this next cartoon, I guarantee you, is gonna be a lot of fun. It's got the robot from Lost in Space in it. It's a CG character that have implemented to 2D in Flash, and it's a pain in the ass. The Jupiter 2 with all the landing gear and the lights blink. You can see it in VR chat, but I haven't made it public yet. I'm waiting for the cartoon to come out, and then I'll make it public so people can go for like, oh, because it looks like a movie set. I spent a long time building and crafting with all the lighting and everything, the blinking lights and the reel-to-reels and that radar on the dash that spins around. And so we will. How did you come up with your own version of Felix the cat? I've always liked Felix. The only thing I don't like about Felix is he looks good in the front view, like, but as soon as you get the side view, it's just a bald head and the nose, and that always bothered me. I want to see a muzzle. So I was sketching him, and then I thought of a plot. Like, oh, why don't I put him in Alien Isolation combined with Star Citizen? I'm amazed that no one from Star Citizen, any of the fans, saw that and started raging. You're not making the game look good by insinuating that it crashes all the time. Oh, and speaking of which, it's Crash City right now. They got a brand new patch. If you want to see me crash all the time, I can do a live stream in there. I'm watching other guys like someone called Gem something or other. He's really comically negative on Star Citizen. I watch him all the time. He's like pushing a cart and his body starts to melt into the ground and the cart just continues on while his body goes to the center there. Like, oh, those were fun times. Felix the cat, secret squirrel who? I'm only 38. Yep, you believe I'm only 38. If you join my 38 club, you never age a day past 38. Look at me. My pubic hair is still black on my face. No facial dye here at all used today. Nope, not at all. And you too can always be 38. And it comes with all kinds of perks. Like, say, you're in a restaurant, waitress hands you a senior citizen menu. You have the right to slam their face like, look here, you filthy hole. Shove that up your butt. I'm 38. You also have all kinds of other things like half off on Just for Men hair dye and all that type of stuff. But I can talk about that at some other point. You have like a membership card, so you're always 38. If you're under 38, it's insurance. You'll age up to 38, and then you'll stay there. Boom. Think of that. You're always 38. Every birthday. Yeah, I'm 38 again. Like, weren't you 38 last year? Mm-hmm. And the year before that. Anyways. Oh, Puss in Boots, yes. Puss is in that. I put him in that Kevin Richardson. The line was, he's in that one. That's a two-plot story. Basically, we're following the mouse who's now a lion. Athena's now turned into a gazelle, and they're sneaking into his compound, and they don't know why at first. But then the cat notifies, like, hey, cat, mouse, lion, where the hell you are? Just to let you know that Puss's brand new show. So I'm like, oh, crap. And so they have to find now a computer inside of the compound just to watch a show. And we cut to the show, and he's doing his own ghost hunting show. Jeffrey Katzenberg from DreamWorks is getting the agents like, get our asset back, Toot Sweet, Clam. And so now you got these studio fed guys, like the studio guards look like feds. They always wear black suits and an earpiece. And it's like, they look like feds. They don't look like studio guards at all. So they're trying to capture him. And then we cut back to the lion and the gazelle, who's the mouse and Athena, and they're ducking down, hiding from when Kevin just comes floating through the room again, stops to turn, and they come back up to watch the show, and then everything wraps up at the end, and it's not really a surprising, but at the very end, they completely forget why they were going into Kevin Richardson's compound to begin with. Let's see, anything. Oh, let's see. Minicon was a big success. Oh, 2024. I've not been to a physical con in, God, like 2005, I think. The only other con I did was the virtual BronyCon, which is kind of fun because they said, like, could you be a guest speaker at the con? Do you have to fly anywhere? No, you sit on your butt and drink alcohol. Like, oh, I'm in. So I can just be there and just be stupid to my heart's content. Well, that is fantastic. Athena's still there. Does that mean Lustrous might show up too? Well, Lustrous is in this cartoon that I'm doing right now, and a special extra pony, a special guest. I don't want to tell you about that provided the voice for it. Boom, baby. Inspector Detector. Got a real special treat for you. And for the Disney folks, they're going to see John Musker and they're going to just crap their pants like, you were in one of Sean Keller's. Some people call me Satch Flynn. I'm getting confused on names now. And like, you got into one of those cartoons? Like, yeah, he just asked me to do it. And so he has no idea of what he's in for when he sees the cartoon. Oh my gosh. So let's see. Anything? I'm trying to read the chat here. Oh God. Anyone got anything specific that you want to ask before I guess we call it quits the evening and you guys can get some food to eat and be on your merry way? Because like we don't really have anything here going on at this point in time, but. So I just wanted to come on to tell you that might something going on Saturday. We'll say, what time is it? We'll say 8 o'clock California time, so it's nice and dark and spooky. Or maybe 6 o'clock, because some people, it'll be too late. So 6 o'clock California time, that'd be 9 o'clock Florida time. Something like that. So 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock Saturday night. And you'll see me rip through a game and die many times. Uh-oh. My computer is flashing. Damn it. These monitors keep blinking off and on. Let me fix this right here. Bring it back here. Don't go away, kids. Got to unplug this monitor here. Replug it. There we go. I don't know what's with these window drivers lately, but it's really annoying. All right. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else has this problem with your Windows computer. It's been happening for like about 3 years now, and I've gone through many different computers, motherboards, hard drives. So every now and then, I get 3 monitors, and they'll just blink out, come back on, blink out, come back on. And it's so annoying. And anyways, let me see here. My only convention ever free was. Let us see you there. Make that one. Can you make an animation about furry versus zombies? I could probably do that. The moment you said die. Yeah, like I haven't been to a con. Like, I guess I kind of outgrew the cons. Because I never bought anything. And a lot of cons I went to when I was trying to be friends with a lot of the furries back in the 80s, 90s, hated my guts. And it took a lifetime to really, as such will be, error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. As such, viewers will expect buffering. Whatever that means. Okay, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so like I haven't been to a con in a long time because like I found out why I've been hated by the furries for a long time. A few furries actually told me why. And I'm understanding why celebrities don't really mingle too much with the fans, because like it's not that I don't like the fans, it's like every fandom has real socially unstable people, as you know. It's everywhere. Even if you're not in a fandom, it's the unstable ones that come out and they reach out to you. And when you're young, you don't know any better. Like, hey, how's it going? And this was long before there was a furry fandom. It was just a bunch of guys just drawing animals and stuff. And so back then I would help out people. Like I gave like tons of costumes away, a lot of money away, like tens of thousands, help out people. Had some people even stay with my house rent free so they get back on their feet. And some of these people got mad at me because the gifts stopped coming. And that just and then they started bad-mouthing and bad-mouthing and bad-mouthing and bad-mouthing. And so that's when I just started pulling away. It's like, and I was told by this one fan spreading the most rumors, he said, just enjoy being the bad guy. Fine. And that's when I did furryfans.com. And I did that for like about 2 years. And all the furries that already hated me, they were foaming at the mouth over it. The ones that didn't know me thought it was funny because it wasn't really offensive. It was like Mad Magazine. Like no real names, just like goofy, wacky stuff and all that. But then I dropped because like I was done with that whole thing. So now I just float in the air by myself. I really don't need conventions. I might go to a convention one day, but I'd have to go to meet up with some friends and stuff because there's nothing at a convention that really draws me anymore. I'll still build dolls and stuff like here, there's the Renamon over there that's kind of blossed out. And so I still do stuff like that. I'll build like costumes and stuff, but I just build them and then you wear them once around the house and that's about it. But anyways, so I'm trying to think. Anything else? Okay. All right. It looks like let's see here. Oh yeah, I've always liked Renema, but there's some parts of the design I wanted to change, try to bring a little bit more to like a studio feel. So might do a convention. We could do a ghost hunting thing at a convention. Depends on where the convention is. We can find if there's a ghost town nearby, or just film it right there in the hotel. Have like a cheap gorilla suit, and relive my Bigfoot days back at Disney and all that. Anyways, so I think that's about it. So I guess we can just end the stream right now. It wasn't that much of a stream, just a little flippity flap of the lips and all that, and drinking a little booze. Gotta have some booze, and this Saturday we can have some real fun, and you can watch me die and watch me curse and scream and pound the screen. But I guarantee you, I can blast through that game in about 3 hours. And just hit the escape button. Like I don't need to see the cut screen, and don't need to see it. Let's just get to the action, the fun, and the dying. Because there's a few mechanics in that game that is really really intense and hard to do. They made it very punishing. Like if you want to see me play Alien Isolation, I can go through the entire game and not die. I've learned the AI and on hard I can't do nightmare mode. Nightmare mode I can't figure out people, but hard mode, you just walk. You just keep walking with your flare. If you just toss it, fight the urge to crouch or run, you just keep on walking. But all right, so I guess I'm gonna sign off right now. So 6 o'clock Saturday night. I'll see if I can figure out how to make an announcement somewhere on YouTube saying a live broadcast on Saturday night for some Halloweeny fun, boozing and all kinds of stuff and mayhem. All right. Okay, so you guys all have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you on Saturday night. Yes, Saturday night. Boo! It'll be terrifying. Terrifying. All right. See you later.